Yeah, I think we can start. Everybody, I've just started the recording. Yeah. So, Reshma, let's start today's session.
Okay, hello and welcome all to GEG Pune Saturday session. So I welcome all of you, and first thing I want to wish all of you a happy Navaratri. It's a big festival for us in India. Unfortunately, we will not be able to celebrate it the way we always did, but I'm sure everybody at home has done the puja. Everybody at home will be celebrating it just like we do every year, but we could not be able to get together. But okay, so today's session that we wanted to catch up and review on was creating Google Forms. Now, yesterday, Dr. Varia in GEG Ahmedabad already discussed about how to transport the Google form into the Google Classroom, how to take tests. I would like to go over more criticalities of how you can make your Google form be more specific to the audience that you are doing. So I will just create, and we will all create together a small Google form. I'll later share that link with you in the chat, and we will all fill it together and then analyze the results to see how we can look at the results right away. Okay, so
Yes.
I'll quickly share my screen. Can we all see it?
Not yet. Yeah, it's getting, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so now this is a very, very basic form that I created. So we are going to create exactly a similar form where I'm trying to take all the different types of questions that you can insert, and then how we can have answer feedback right away, how we can have a response validation, what the person has entered, how we can check it. So let us go one by one on each type of question. So as always, we go to our Drive whenever we have to create the new form. We click on New. It is just taking a little while to load. Okay, right here. As soon as you click new, whenever we have to create anything, a new doc, new sheet, new slide, new form, Google Drawing, anything, we always go this way. There is another second way of going is you in your Omnibox, you directly write down google.com/forms. So whichever way works for you, that is great. So this is my raw form. Now there is nothing in this form. So the first thing I always want to do is start with the title of the form. Okay. So since we are doing this for GEG, let's write down GEG test form. Okay. Now, whatever your class is, whatever your school name is, whatever your subject is, feel free to change the name. You can also write a description to explain students what they need to do in this form. So just like that, I will just write down, this is the test. This is the test for today. And later we are going to look at it, how much time you can assign to the students, how we will do it, but we'll go into that later. Now, the first question I always like to ask is, write your name. All students have to write down their name. And now the name is a short answer. So you don't need to change anything. The form automatically identifies what type of input you are given, and it suggests you an option. You always have a choice to change it, but most of the time, name is always a short answer, so a student can write it. The tab here which says required, when I click this, a child cannot proceed ahead without entering. So you will never get a quiz submitted without a name or a roll number or anything. So any question that needs to be answered, you have to have this tab open. Okay? Now, the next thing that I want to show you all is the plus sign here. That tells us that we can add a question. So a question can be added after this. We can import questions. So now let's say you have already created a form. We will use this option in a while, but let's say you have already created a science form for one class, and now you just want to import all those questions to give it to another division. So there is no need, कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है फिर वही questions enter करने के लिए. You just click import questions, and then वो पूछेगा आपको कि कौन से form से questions import करने हैं. You can always pick different forms and different questions, जो questions import करने हैं आपको. So we will look at that option in a while. So अभी क्या करते हैं? Let's add another question. अब name तो हो गया, which is a very basic thing. I also want कि the child should be able to enter the email address. अब email ID क्यों we have put here is because I want to show you response validation feature. Very, very important feature in forms. So like we all know कि email ID is something जो एक specific format में ही होना चाहिए. Otherwise, there is no point. कई बार होता है कि we put the email ID लेकिन वो गलत आता है. We cannot send emails. Contact नहीं कर सकते हैं. So let's see how to put the response validation feature. Okay. I wrote here email ID. It gave me an option saying that short answer. Now, इसमें there is an option while you make a quiz to enable collecting emails. But कई बार क्या होता है कि you send a form to a particular email address, but that person wants to give you a different email address कि आप मुझे इस email address पे contact करिए. So it is always better to give a provision to enter the email address, especially higher grade के kids के लिए. तो छोटे बच्चों के लिए तो ठीक है कि we can just give parents email address and everything. We click on the right side of that little 3 dots. If you see, यहाँ पे एक option आता है which says response validation. Click the response validation. It gives you a small list. What do you want this email address to be like? ये अगर number आपने अगर roll number डाला यहाँ पे, तो the number should not be greater than, let's say आपके class में 60 बच्चे हैं, तो the number cannot be greater than 60. So कोई any student cannot just put 65 as my roll number ताकि पता ही ना चले कि किसका form है ये. So you can always set these restrictions. So you click here. यहाँ पे if you go, it is always going to be a text. Okay. Email address में it is a email address, right? When you click this arrow, it gives you everything that is here. So it has to be an email address. The third option says custom error text. Up, let's say somebody just put, I should not be actually picking this. It can be a regular expression. But let's go with text right now. And then galat email address ala, so what do you want them to see on the screen? So I will say, please enter valid email ID. Okay. अब हम लोग देखेंगे कि let's quickly go and see how the person is going to see there. उनको कैसे दिखेगा? When you go on the top of the form, you see this I button, right? So आपने enter तो कर दिया data, but how is that person going to see it? Always check the form before you send it to people. तो हम preview पे click करते हैं, okay? Preview पे भी हमने अभी 2 ही question add किए. अब let's say I write my name और मैं अपना email address मैंने लिखना तो शुरू कर दिया, but then मैंने कहा ऐसे ही रख देते हैं, okay? And I did not complete it. When I click submit, मेरा form submit नहीं होगा because I did not enter a valid email address. Okay? So this is how you can check. Now let's check if I enter a proper email address. Okay? And I click submit. See, my form got submitted. So it will only activate the validation जो आपने वहाँ पे डाला है. Okay? Then let's go on to the third thing. I also thought about multiple choice. हमने सबने किए हैं. Yesterday also I saw a couple of teachers sharing. Dr. Waria ने share किया. But how about another option? So whenever you add a question, यहाँ पे एक option आता है where you have a list of type of questions that you can enter. So let us look at how the multiple choice grid looks like. Okay. So the multiple choice grid is a kind of question. Just imagine, अगर आपको you are a social studies teacher and you want students to identify the capitals of the states. Okay. So I write a question. What is the capital of the following states? अब इसके लिए I want to enter multiple choice. तो इसके लिए the rows always define what goes on the left. So it's like it is like a theater में जैसे rows and columns होते हैं. तो right side में जो rows होंगे that will decide what it is. So I say Maharashtra. I want to find, we have a lot of Gujarat people here. We also have teachers from Tamil Nadu. So let us just take that, and maybe want to add, maybe I'm from Uttar Pradesh. So I will just add Uttar Pradesh here. Okay. Now I want students to be able to pick what the capital hai. So I'm just going to give them random options, like let's say Gandhinagar. So always write the options which are correct, but you can skip wherever you want to write down. Lucknow, then we say Chennai, and which one did we miss? Mumbai. Okay. Right. I will make this also compulsory. Okay. And now let us see how this one looks like. I have completed this form. These are my rows. These are my columns. But because I picked a multiple choice grid, let's see how this question will look like by going to the preview. Okay. Okay, yes, I see somebody said match the following, which is an excellent option whenever using a multiple choice grid. So you see, this is how आपका multiple choice grid will look like. अब you don't want, अगर हमने decide किया कि let's say Lucknow. Now, in multiple choice question, there always automatically एक validation आ जाता है which says this question requires one response, one row. That means nobody can click two or nobody can click the same thing, keep going further. So एक row में आपको एक ही answer वो allow करेगा click करने के लिए. Because this is a row, so we will see later. I will give this quiz to everybody of us, and then we will see how it looks like. I just wanted to show you कि कैसे दिखेगा ये. Okay? So this is multiple choice grid. Now let us again go back to our form. अभी तो हम लोग सिर्फ एंटर कर रहे हैं. ओके, डोंट वरी अबाउट क्विज. आई विल शो यू कि पहले हम लोग बस लेट्स जस्ट एंटर इट. ओके, नाउ द नेक्स्ट थिंग दैट आई वांटेड टू शो ऑल ऑफ यू इज अ ड्रॉप डाउन. नाउ आई एम अ मैथ टीचर और मैं मैथ कॉम्पिटिशन्स का टीम आई हैंडल. तो कई बार होता है कि एक मैथ कंपटीशन की टीम में देयर इज अ 4th ग्रेडर, एक उसी मैथ कंपटीशन की टीम का जो पार्टिसिपेंट है उसमें एक 6th and 7th ग्रेडर है. अब सबको मुझे आई डोंट वांट टू गिव देम द सेम क्वेश्चन, क्योंकि 4th का बच्चा जो करेगा वो 6th करेगा, तो इट इज नॉट अ कंपटीशन. तो देयर इज अ ऑप्शन. आई ऑलवेज ट्राई टू पुट दिस एंड आई से व्हाट ग्रेड आर यू इन, और जस्ट राइट डाउन ग्रेड. ओके, अब ग्रेड के लिए आई डोंट वांट टू पुट मल्टीपल चॉइस यहाँ पे या फिर चेक बॉक्स, but I selected a drop down. So I want students from 4, 5, 6, and you keep adding जो grades आपको add करनी है. अगर आप high school and ऊपर पढ़ाते हैं तो you write down, college पढ़ाते हैं you write down first year BSc, second year BSc, and all these things. Okay, so I made it required because I want to make sure कि अगर वो 4th grade का बच्चा है, then what he should be doing. So in this particular question, what I'm going to show you in a while is writing down, showing what happens when a student picks a particular grade. So let's go to these 3 dots. Before that, I forgot to mention that before that, we have to create a couple of questions which are valid for that particular grade level. Okay, so right now I'm planning to make a section in this form. Iska matlab everybody starts filling the form, but as soon as a child selects 4th grade, what type of question should be displayed to him? If a child selects 8th grade, what type of question should be displayed to him? Okay, the first thing let's try to do is creating a section. So we are dividing this form, and now I have created a second part of that form. Okay, so I will say this is for question for grade 4. Okay, अब ये वाला form मेरा, ये जो section I'm trying to create is only going to go to this section if it is a 4th grade student. मुझे पूछना है what is 3 times 4. Maybe 4th grade के लिए ये बहुत easy question है, but just for an example. So 3 times 4, उसको मैंने option दिया, is it 12 or is it 21? Okay, ये 4th grade का question हुआ. I'm going to create another section now here, which is a section for question for grade 7, let's say. Okay, या फिर 8 करते हैं अभी. I'm just creating a couple of questions. 8th grade के लिए, I don't want to give him an easy question like this, but I want to give him a little more harder question in math, let's say. Now, since I said math, I want to introduce a very, very good math tool. I know a lot of students are already using it, which is called as Equate.io, right? So, कई लोगों ने use किया है. We have discussed it on our chats. So if you see, ये जो blue button you can see on my form every time, right? That blue button क्यों आया? Because I downloaded this particular Equate.io. So you can go to the Chrome store. You can go to the Chrome store, click on the extension and write Equate.io and just install it. As soon as वो install होगा, you can see it right here on the forms. Very, very beautiful tool. Very, very beautiful tool on inserting equations. Okay, so I clicked on that equation because I want to give them a little more difficult question that is like a polynomial or factoring a polynomial जैसा question, not a simple one. So जैसे ही मैंने इस पे click किया, it gives me different options here. Okay, it gives me different options as to how I want to write my question. Frankly speaking, I just love this speech का box जिसमें you click on this speech input, a board opens up. Okay, now you can even have an image. अगर आप geometry का question दे रहे तो image pick कर सकते हैं. But let's say how it looks like when I start talking. Okay, so I'm just going to say a question here and I'll say x square plus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. Now see, x square minus 3, oh, sorry. So you click the stop button. Maximum मेरा wordings उसने identify किए. अब as soon as I said equal to, उसने 2 ले लिया, but it is easy, right? Exciting, yeah, Priya? I was very excited when I tried the speech tool actually. क्योंकि I always try to find images. I try to find...
Too exciting. I mean, you can just talk and your equation is ready on this board.
Yeah, I actually, I had never tested this, but I tested and I was very happy with it. And इसलिए मैंने ऐसा question लिया quadratic जैसा कि which has like cube root, square root. So I wanted to see how it takes. थोड़ा सा it होता है, but probably it is just because I said equal to, it identified 2 as a number. But I'm sure it will help us. So you already got this written here, right? The only thing आपको अब यहाँ पे करना है, so everything is great. I will just hide this. Okay, so I can see everything is great. Now you click on insert math. Okay, मैंने वो बस button click किया. It is auto generating its code that needs to be inserted, and just see what happens. मेरे form पे that question is already there, right? And I say factor the polynomial. Okay. Now 8th grade के लिए, I'm sure this is a very good question for 8th grader. I left it as a short answer because again, the same response validation has been automatically added, if you see, right? It is up to you, because the same thing might happen is some students, just like yesterday Dr. Varia ने example दिया Gandhinagar capital small करने में, यहाँ पे भी the answer can be पहला factor पहले लिखा, second factor बाद में लिखा. So you can still add a response validation in this, but for now I'm going to remove it because I just want to show how it is. Okay. Otherwise, you can still have a response validation, and you can say all the other answers, consequence answers हो सकते हैं. It has to be now remember इसमें text करना पड़ेगा आपको या फिर regular expression करना पड़ेगा because it can have variables as well as numbers. So that is why it matches, and then you write down what answer can be here. For now, I'm just going to not keep a response validation. So we created 2 sections, right? And for each grade, we can select more sections. So let us see what happens with these sections. We go back to our question. Okay. Now, 4th grade ke liye, whenever I wanted 4th grade, if a student picks 4th grade, I want him to be able to go to that question. Now see the difference between what we see. I created a drop down, grade. I click on the 3 dots, go to the section based answer. Okay, I click on that. Now, it opens up a drop down. The 4th grade, if the student picks 4th grade, he should go to which section? He should go to the 4th grade section. Now, 5th grade, I'm not putting in anything, but I will still just take him to the 4th grade. And 7th and 8th and iske liye, let's make it. Yeah, thank you, Priya. It is wonderful. You know, the more you explore, and jaise we started creating forms and we started clicking different things, there were like wonderful things that we could do. So let's say 6th grade ko to probably 8th grade ka question can do, a lot of 6th graders. So, and then I click 8th grade ke liye, go to the section 8. Now, there is a last thing that is called a submit form. अगर आपको करना है कि एक फर्स्ट ग्रेड के बच्चे ने पिक किया, you just want him to just submit the form. So we'll see about submitting form in a while. So for each type of grade selected, I gave them where should that form take him to. Okay. Now, let us go back to our preview and let's see how it looks like. So I'm not entering all the other questions. I'll just go here. Okay. Now see, drop down, matlab, you don't have to like alag dots nahi hai, multiple choice. You just click here. The child clicks 4th grade. Okay. You know what? Give me 1 second. Let me just make these ones, or I'll just fill in quickly because now see, I made all those things to be a compulsory question. Isliye it will not let me go ahead till I fill in the answers. Okay. So I'll just randomly mark it. And then Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow, and Gujarat, Gandhinagar. Okay. I opened the same form. Okay.
Brilliant features of the form, Ashma. Good
Yeah, and that is why I took just different like math subjects different, so that any teacher who is of a particular subject can utilize the form. Okay, so I clicked 4th grade, right? So Jesse, I go next. Now let us see what question it displayed me, right? Let's go back and let's see if I had clicked 8th grade. Now see what question did it display me, right? It is not displaying that question. So automatically whichever grade level hai, usko kya question jana chahiye. Now this is also very useful when, see, as a teacher, I believe that child ko 0 deke, usko kuch nahi aa raha hai, yes karke, the test should not be over. So this is a very, very useful option, section based. When you see a child got a question wrong, right? If a question is incorrect, you want him to be able to learn how to do that question and come back and do the same question again. So most of the times, what can be done is when you say section based answer. So let's go ahead and add a question. And let's say, we will add it right here. Okay. So if the question for this grade level was 12, yeah, 21, okay? And you know you have to make it as a quiz. So let us first go ahead and create a quiz here now, finally. We go to the quizzes section. Now, like I said, you can also create, you can collect email addresses here. You can limit it to 1 response. You don't want the child to go back and correct his quiz. Edit after submit, see summary charts. So right now I'm only collecting email addresses. I will click on the option quizzes and remember to open this tab. Abhi tak hum log sirf form bhar rahe the. We were just creating a form. It was not a quiz. As soon as we click this tab, it becomes a quiz. Now, there are 2 options here. Is either you want the child to see the grade immediately, or if you give a long answer. I remember yesterday somebody asked paragraph answer de sakte hai kya? Yes, the child can do a paragraph. Agar aapne just like I put a math question, I will show you that he can upload his work. You see agar usne sahi se steps kiye hai ki nahi, and then you give him a grade. For later review becomes this option. You check the whole form. जो auto graded है वो तो auto grade हो जाएंगे. जो question में आप खुद देखना चाहते हैं, you look at that solution answer and फिर उसको आप grade adjust करिए. Okay, so right now I'll just leave it like this. and then it becomes a quiz. Let's see what happens. As soon as it becomes a quiz, there we can see, as soon as you click here, you see this answer key, right? You click on the answer key, and I want this question to be 1 point. इसका correct answer पहले हम mark कर लेते हैं. So as soon as you click it, it becomes right. So you're telling the form that 12 is the right answer. अगर वो सही आया तो बच्चे को 1 point दो. And then अगर वो सही आया और नहीं आया, you want to give an instant feedback to the student, right? Kids are very excited as soon as they see feedbacks, and it is very good for learning. First option it shows is incorrect answer. Let's say the child puts in a wrong answer. अब आपको wrong हो गया, उसको 0 मिल गया. There is no fun in teaching. Child gets disappointed. उसको समझ में नहीं आता, वो they get frustrated कि कैसे करना है, how to do it, right? So as soon as it's a correct answer, you want to write, there are two, three things that you can say. Either you say, अगर आपने class में पढ़ाया है, you have the notes, and say कि please go to this lesson number and review the question and review the topic. Otherwise, watch the video and attempt the question again. Okay. अब कौन सा video? There is an option where you can click the video button, and then let's look for multiplication. Okay. Multiplication facts का एक table है यहाँ पे. Always remember, जो भी आप video click करेंगे, ये मैंने देखा हुआ है पहले, इसलिए whatever video you try to send the kid, make sure that you watch it first. You should know उस video में क्या है, because you don't want any wrong thing to being sent to any children. Okay. तो ये we put here. Another option is there is a link. अगर आपने practice questions prepare किए हैं, पहले से किए हैं, you click the link and then you put that link to that document या कुछ भी आपको जो उनको भेजना है to review. ठीक है? Then ये तो हुआ if the question is incorrect. If the question is correct, you want to motivate him and say, great job, yeah, well done, and very good. I saved it. ठीक है? It looks like this. This is the right answer. Feedback for correct answer hai. You can always go back and change it. And feedback for wrong answer. As soon as he gives a wrong answer, he will be prompted to go watch that video and attempt it again. Okay. Now, after he watches the video, if you want him to come and attempt it again do the same thing. Us pe jaake, next to that video, click where he should be going back. So he should be going back to this section again to attempt it, reattempt. Okay, I'll just quickly show how it is. So if he watches the video and then he can again continue. So after watching the video, what he should do, he should continue to the next section, or he should be going back to the same section. Okay, he should be going back to the form and doing the same question. So go to section 2. Okay, after he has attempted it. So these are the 2-3 options. Okay, so we did the sections, we did response validation, we did answer feedback. I want to, and then also we did how to enter the equations. Okay, last thing, I also wanted to show you one more thing. In our feedback form, you must have seen, we ask you, how was the impact? So I want to ask the students, how was the test today? Okay. Right. Now, I want that student not to write it down. If you want him to write it down, let him write it down. Otherwise, I really like the linear scale. Okay. Sometimes the concept that we are using a lot these days, because kids are online, they cannot see us, we don't know what they are doing. We call it daily check-in. We just put a question like this: how are you feeling today? And then we say, okay, select from 1 to 5. I am really sleepy. I am very excited. I don't want to attend, whatever you want. So let's say 1, I say very easy. The test was very easy today. And then 5 is super hard. Okay. I want the input as to how the students found the test. right? I'm just saying to go to say required, and I'm going to see how it looks like now. Yeah, you can call it taking a poll also, because you're just judging what kiss types, how the students are feeling about the test. Was it very hard? Because later students come back to you and say, ma'am, the test was so hard. So it is a good idea just to take a review on what it is. So if we start entering our same thing. I'll see, it did not allow me. Okay, sorry about that. I'm just marking anything. Okay, just to be sure that I can reach that particular section. Okay, so the correct answer, now see how he gets it. Okay, that means we need to test our form. After this section, it is not taking me anywhere. So we will have to just go test it, what happened here. Okay, because it said go to the next section, continue to next section. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let us put the sections at the end, and I'm just going to drag this all important questions that I want them to work on the top. Okay, so I'm just going to, this was not a question, so let's delete it. Okay, probably it will work now. Continue to the next section. Okay, now this is how the form will look like. Okay, I'm going to share the form with all of you in the chat in a couple of minutes to fill in, and then we'll see. So now this is how the form will look like. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever you want to click. Now, we saw the preview, we made it graded. We can see how the grades are. And yesterday, Dr. Waria showed you how you fill in. Immediately, you get the response. So the way I was filling in the form, see, you see correct response, 0 out of 1. And then it gives me all the details of what it was done. Okay. Yes, Dr. Waria is going to show you how to import the grades. So remember the option called as quizzes. Remember how to make it as a quiz. Make sure you save it. Now it is up to your choice what you want to give here. And then when you have to share the form, you click on the send. Okay. Either you can email them or you just click a link, make it shorter, copy it, and just like Dr. Waria said, you can just import it to the Google Classroom. Now, it is not always required that the form has to be multiple choice, grades, and everything. A form can also have images. A form can also have a video that you want them to watch. So if you go here, all these options, insert an image, okay, you want the student to answer the questions based on the image. Like you put pictures of national flower of India, or आप 2-3 अलग-अलग flowers के pictures डाल दे, and then you say click the correct answer. Most of the times, English teachers, especially history teachers, I have seen, they like to use a video. So they can click this. As soon as you put a video option, find a video. Let's say we want to read a novel. तो ऑडियो नॉवल होती है, डॉक्यूमेंट्स होते हैं. Give a student a choice to pick how he wants to learn. So he watches a video and then you say, okay, watch this video and then answer the questions. तो आप immediately एक video enter करते हैं, and as soon as it finishes, it goes ahead. So these are, I would still say these are just some of the possibilities in the form that can be done. But feel free to try out all the different options here. Now, we also have a couple of fun things that you can do to customize your form. And then what we talked about is the timer thing. We want the students to be able to finish a test within a given time. So today, I'm going to stop sharing right now. And we will surely answer all the questions soon. but I want to have more information given out to you. So I will just ask Mukta ma'am now, because Mukta is collaborating with me today, and she wants to share how she used her Google Forms. And I see a question. Can we take, sorry, can we take video through YouTube, or we can from Drive as well? Both the options, either you can select it from YouTube, or if you have stored it already, you can just share that video. Both options are possible, Tariq. Okay.
I'll take care of the questions. Yeah.
Sorry. Mukta ma'am, please introduce yourself and share your ideas in the Google form that you implemented.
Thank you, Reshma ma'am. Thank you for asking me, giving me this opportunity. Hello, everyone. Good evening. This is Mukta Sablok from Allen House Public School here in Vasundhara only. I'm residing and I am working as PGT Computer Science since last 17 years. So, like Reshma said, that I am exploring with Reshma and Dr. Varia these things, and just one to more options which I would like you to go ahead in Google Forms. So I am now, Reshma, please give me the opportunity to share my screen so that I can show it. I had already created a Google form and I'll add on to it and I'll show what all we can do. Just Reshma, give me 1 minute. I'm sharing the screen.
Okay.
I think my screen is visible to everyone. Reshma, can you please confirm it?
Yeah, it is visible.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So I've already created this demo quiz for you to show. Just I want to add on some features which I want to show it to you. First of all, this all, as Reshma has already introduced, how to create the quiz, how to add on the questions, how to add sections, that we had already seen. Now what I want to show you is, first thing, how to make our Google form more personalized. Personalized in the sense, we can, here we have more options, few options, which one of the option preview we had already seen. If we'll go to settings option, there is an option known as settings. This also we have already seen. Now there is an option known as customized theme. What is the meaning of customized theme and how it is useful and what effects it will give you to your Google form? I'm clicking over customized themes. It has different options. First of all, we'll look after the color option. We have two types
Ma'am,
of...
can I interrupt? Ma'am, the screen is not visible, and what options you are saying, they are also not visible clearly.
Just a moment, please. Now also it's not visible.
It is a
It's
little
blurred.
blurred,
Somehow
but
it's
better.
blurred.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just share my screen again if you say.
So,
Just give
screen is
me one.
visible. Hello, the screen
Yes,
is
ma'am.
visible. It's an issue at her end. It's
Okay,
clear
okay,
otherwise.
okay.
Yeah, otherwise it is okay. Yeah, now it is better. Oh, it just got better.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I think that's okay. We
Okay.
can see much better. Yeah.
Okay, or otherwise I'll increase the, I have increased the zoom size so that it's again, because the options which I wanted to show you is only on this side. We have clicked over customize theme option and this panel appears. Now here we have first thing which is known as header. Header is this portion, the upper portion where we have written the title of our Google form. Header is the portion on top of that Google form. So if you want to insert any images, you can do that by clicking over choose image option in the header please. I'll just click over here to show you how it appears.
We can't see anything. What you're doing, Mukta.
Mukta ma'am, just a quick question. Are you doing a live form or it is the it is the presentation?
No, I'm doing the live form.
I think probably it's a network issue because we can see just one screen. Do you mind sharing it again, please?
Yeah. Sure. So sorry, maybe there is some network issue.
No problem, no problem. We will try that. Otherwise, Mukta ma'am, I will share the screen. You give me instructions and I will click whatever you want me to.
I'm just trying it once again. If
Okay.
it comes up, just let's.
Oh, she got dropped out, but that's okay. Mukta ma'am will join us in a couple of minutes. But till then, if any questions are there, we can take up.
I think, Reshma, just take up a quick revision of how to add sections. And,
I will do that. Yes, I see Mukta
and
ma'am is
given-
here. Yeah.
Yeah, and also how to have images and a question based on images. I think that was also one of the questions. If we have
Okay.
time today.
Yes, we'll try it. Otherwise, we'll review it again. So I see Mukta ma'am is trying to share.
Yeah.
So whenever we add section, so if you go to the form and if you see that right-hand side little bar that comes on the right side, right? So go to that last two lines that are horizontal lines and click on that line which says sections. So always question dalne ke baad, before you give the validation, make sure that you put the sections.
Yeah, as you can see, I think Mukta ma'am is having the network issue. So Mukta ma'am, you please continue whatever way you can. We will identify it. I would request everyone to please bear with whatever situation. If need be there, we will cover it up again. So
Yeah,
let us
don't
learn
worry.
quickly from Mukta ma'am what actually she has to make us learn.
Is the screen visible now?
Yeah, just
Yes,
only
correct.
thing your form. Yeah, you will have to just click another tab where you will have a form. Perfect.
Screen is visible. Yeah, it's little blurred, but don't worry, ma'am. It's a network issue. You can't do anything about it. You just
Yeah,
continue
that
with
is
the
okay.
session.
It's now visible
There are
properly.
two screens visible at the moment. Two forms.
So that is okay, Mukta ma'am.
God.
Do one thing, just minimize the second screen if you want. I think you shared the whole screen, but
Yeah,
you can
that's
just
why. That's why.
yeah.
That's why. Because it was not. I don't know what some network issue. I think.
अगर bandwidth कम हो ना तो ऐसा होता है, लेकिन that's fine, man. Please continue.
Yeah, it's okay.
Is it now fine? Reshma, can you please
Yes.
confirm it? It's now better.
Yes, we can see it. The only thing is, I will pin your
No.
screen
Yes.
so that you will be only visible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Much
Now
better.
everybody can see it.
Much better, yeah.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear. It's
Yeah.
clear.
Okay. Go
Okay,
ahead,
okay.
Mukta
Yeah,
ma'am.
it's clear.
Thank
It's
you.
clear.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and sorry for the issue. So I was just clicking over. I had clicked over customize theme option, and here we have received this bar. I've clicked over choose image option. When you will click over choose image, a dialog box will appear which will ask you to choose your images, whatever you want on the header bar. We have certain themes already there installed in Google Forms. You can select any of the theme. I'm just randomly picking one theme and inserting it so that you can see what my form looks like. I think it is visible to everyone. The theme, is this visible, the image to everyone? On top of
Yes,
here,
yes.
I have written
Yes, ma'am.
GEG Pune test. So
Yes,
this
yes.
was this. if like nowadays we are doing everything online, so you can insert your school logo, your school images on top of it to make it more customized. This is one thing which I want to share. Click on, I'm saying this thing again, I'm telling because there was a lot of disturbance. We'll click over customize option, and I'm clicking over choose image. If you want to upload any image, you can also upload. There is an option of themes. In themes, we have different inbuilt themes of Google Forms. You can select from that. Otherwise, you can upload your image also by clicking over upload option. Click over browse and select the image. Like I had already kept one image open. It will take a second to upload. And as when you will upload the image, it will ask you which part of the image you want to take. If the image is bigger, then you can just select the portion and click over done. So this image will now appears as like whatever we are doing. As I am a computer teacher, I always give headers image so that to make my Google form different from what others are creating. I think this is clear, everyone.
Ma'am, your screen actually has gone stuck. We could not see that you added another image. And I think there is a lot of network issue. So this is fine. So far as, yeah, now it is again changed. So
Now it is so.
yeah, it is visible right now. So I think what
So
is important is this personalization of the form is okay. That's easy to
Yes.
learn. What is important is, let us come back to the main core point, that how you install this timer thing.
Yes, timer option. Yes, I want to show you the timer option. Next thing which I want to show you is personalized. You can always change the theme, background color, and the foreground color also. The one thing, this is also you can change. Now coming back to the timer option, this is an add-on to our Google form, that if we are creating a quiz and we are giving a quiz, you can add a timer to the quiz. By default, timer is not there, but we can have it through add-on feature. We'll click over these three dots. If you will see, send के और आपके profile pic के बीच में जो three dots हैं, you have to click over that three dots, and there is an option of add-on. So add-on, we will just take timer option is there for the add-on. Timer option is there for the add-on.
Mukta ma'am, can I request you one thing?
Yes, ma'am. I think there is. I'm
No,
so
no, no
sorry.
problem. No problem at all. You
Yes,
give
ma'am.
me instructions if it is okay, and
Okay.
I will
Yeah,
click
yes,
on my screen, but I will follow all your instructions.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, if you can stop sharing, I will quickly share the same form that we were
Yes.
making.
Okay. Fine. Thank you.
No worries, because this can happen. Okay. So we are right here. I'm sharing my form. Pune. Okay. So I've started sharing. Okay, Mukta ma'am. Can everyone see the form? It is starting. Okay, everybody can see the form, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Mukta ma'am, I will just follow your instructions. Please tell us how to
Yes.
do it.
Please click on add-ons. Click on add-ons, and we have timer.
Okay, so I go to these three dots. Okay.
Three dots. Click on the last option, add-ons,
Okay.
and then we have timer.
So should I search
You
for
can-
timer?
Yes. You have to search timer plus protector. You can search it in the bar. You can search it in the search box where form with
Timer.
works is written. You can
Okay.
search it there. Timer plus protector option is there, which works
Okay.
better way in our own Gmail IDs also, because there are many types of timers, but there that is restricted, some for our Google account, some for official email IDs. Timer plus protector works on our personal Gmail IDs also.
Okay, and then I click on install, right?
Yes, you click on install.
Mm-hmm.
It will ask you your Gmail ID. So on the Gmail ID where you are creating your Google form, you have to select that Gmail ID.
Okay, yes, it just gave me options that I said allow it to be
Allow,
installed,
yes, yes,
and
yes, yes,
now
yes.
probably it is installed.
Yes,
So
timer
let's
plus
go back to the form. Okay, and
Yeah.
where can we see that now?
This is on
Reshma,
add-on feature.
Your screen is
screen.
also stuck, Reshma.
I think there is some network issue probably today, but let us take it up again tomorrow. But now is my screen
It is
visible?
asking to access.
No.
It is asking to access for the Google account. So should we allow it for that?
Sorry?
It is asking to access for the Google account.
So
Yes.
just allow, yes.
Monica wants
Yes,
to access for Google account.
Yeah, you should allow it access to that platform from which you would wish to create the forms. So once again here I highlight the importance of having a separate email ID for all these learning purposes.
Yeah, so I installed it. So where do we see it, Mukta ma'am,
That is
after I
add-on, yeah,
install it?
In the add-ons. Click on this
So-
feature is there, add-on.
Yeah, that is that.
We
Yeah.
already
Yes.
installed. We already
Yes.
installed. So how to
Yes.
book the timer on the Google form?
Ma'am, first of all, when you have installed,
Yeah.
first close the Google form
Yeah,
once.
I saw
have
the,
it.
after customization, I can see that icon, timer
So
icon. I
please-
can see it. Add-on icon. I can see.
So please click on the timer. You have to do the
Let us
setting.
know. Sorry
Oh,
for
okay.
interruption. Amarjit ma'am, let us share your screen then.
Okay, can you see my screen, because I just installed it and I can see that timer here.
Yes, yes, yes. Now timer plus protector. Click on timer plus
Now
protector.
see, I can see. Everybody can see this screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes,
see,
yes.
I installed it and now I refresh the form and I can see timer
Yeah.
plus protector.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so Mukta ma'am, please guide us. So once we install it,
so-
we go to our form, then?
Yes. Then you need to refresh your form once or close it and open it again. Then click on timer plus protector. Click on settings option.
Okay.
So you need to do the settings of this.
Okay, it
Now,
said,
okay.
now it is telling me
Yes,
installation successful. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now these are the few options which we have to do. Like it's written main. When we are on the main page, we have to click over enable timer.
Mm-hmm.
For now,
Okay.
for now we are not enabling the protector.
Okay.
Here this is maximum number of attempts, means from one Gmail ID, like we give the option to students if a child can only attempt once with this that similar. So we write it 1. Then please,
Okay.
Reshma, move up on the timer option. Up.
Okay, on the timer.
Yes,
Okay.
Timer option. Here you can give the start date, the
Start date.
time, start date.
Okay. So
Like-
let's say
like we are-
today.
17th October.
Uh-huh.
Start time that you can give it 1956 it is just now. So
You have to give your time.
you
Reshma.
have to sorry. Yes.
Yeah, but it's okay. Just to see, and then AM
Yes,
or PM.
yes. End time, if you we don't have to give end time, because ultimately like two things we have to give. Either you can give a duration. First thing, you can give a duration, like you give 5 minutes time, 10 minutes time, whatever test you want to give a duration. Then end date and time is after that the child won't be able to open that form.
Okay.
Timer which we have set as 10 minutes is that the child, when he has once clicked, after that 10 minutes will start. That is timer.
Okay.
Now you have to now this is the one option, auto close test. That means if you will click this checkbox, it is ki after the time ends, that whether the child has submitted or not, it will automatically close if you will take this option. Now,
I
please
think
click
this
on
is a
update.
very good option. Yeah, it is a very good option because then automatically the child has to
Yes,
finish
yes,
it just like
yes,
usual
yes,
exam. So
yes,
settings
yes.
successfully updated. Okay.
Successfully updated, and you click on OK, and you have to give the settings like whatever link we have already given. The timer is already set.
Okay. And so can I just preview and see how it looks like?
I will just share my like the link
Okay.
to everyone on which the form I have already created
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I had already created one link on which timer has been installed. So if you can click on this,
Yeah, got this link on the chat box.
Yeah.
the link, you if anybody can try it and just see. That is the, and Reshma ma'am, you can also share this thing.
Yeah.
You try this option, click on this form, and the timer will be visible. So you share this form where timer. I have just put 5 minutes timer.
Excellent. That is a very, very good input. Okay, I can see the form and I'm going to share my screen
Yes.
again to quickly show because it is almost
8.
almost 8. But and let me just share the form. Can you tell me what is the name? Okay, perfect. Got it. Okay, so this is how the form will look like after you insert the timer. So this is the form that Mukta ma'am created. See the timer on the top, 4:34. Like minutes
This is
are
the
given.
countdown it is going. I have given 5 minutes time. So till the time you share, this is countdown going on. And these are the questions. And after that, submit button is already there. You can click after submitting text so that it shows that yes, you have already submitted the form. This
Okay.
is, yes, you can click over. Yes, I have
Yes.
submitted.
Test completed. Excellent. That is so nice to be able to take the test.
That's awesome. Mukta ma'am, you have to
Yes,
give the timer for the entire form, right? You cannot give a
yes,
timer
yes,
for a
yes.
particular question, right?
Till now, so we have just tried for entire form only, but yet, yes, I am definitely working on particular questions also, and hope so I'll soon get back to you for
Okay.
particular
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
I am
Thanks a lot.
working on that.
Thank you so
Lovely
much, Mukta ma'am.
features. Lovely
Yeah.
features.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mukta ma'am. And Dr. Varia, should we take the importing the grades next time after
Yes, yes.
teachers have made their own quizzes? Yeah.
Yes, we will conduct a special session another way, or after a few more sessions covered up, we'll cover up with the forms again. In the meantime, I would just request you to just share the feedback form link on the chat. And I think we got very good piece of information being shared today, starting with Reshma sharing all the details of the form. So it is how you explore. आप कैसे उसको explore करते हो? There are so many things. It's not easy that आपको सभी tools को एक पर एक उसको बारीकी से दिखाएं. वो काफी समय जाता है उसमें. So this is just an idea that is shared over here. You explore it. You have any doubt? Let us come to the group and just ask the doubt, and we'll have people solving the doubts, giving the solutions. So this is how exactly the collaboration works. So Reshma has given very good insights for the form so far as how to work with sections, how to have different categories or different types of questions. A linear scale is there, or an image is there, or a grid is there, right? And yes, again, Mukta ma'am has shared us a very important tool and tip, that is a timer, which is always क्वेश्चन विथ ऑल द टीचर्स. एक बार शुरू कर दिया तो फिर उसको खत्म करने का टाइम है कि नहीं है, या फिर वो ऐसे ही काम करता रहेगा. सो वेरी गुड इंफॉर्मेशन शेयर्ड बाय मुक्ता मैम एज वेल. एंड यस, वी आर ऑल लर्निंग दिस प्लेटफॉर्म एंड वी आर जस्ट लर्निंग एंड शेयरिंग टुगेदर. सो एज द proverb goes, to teach is to learn twice. So we master the particular skill once we teach it itself. So this is how we also learn. And we all are educators over here, and we are all learning with the same concept and ideology. So here, Reshma has put up the feedback form link. if you have any particular question that we can cover it up in a very short duration, you can please ask right now, or else you can also post it in your email to us or into the WhatsApp group that we have made. So if any particular question is there, you can ask right now. Regarding image, there was one question. Yes, you can put up an image in the form, and you can also have ask questions in the image. There was also another question I remember, that can we upload the images or can we collect some data in terms of image or files? Yes, you can collect the images in file, and it will come as a link onto the Excel sheet.
So we can, in the next session, probably maybe 10 minutes, we can go over on this, like how you ask, just like I said, that we can ask students, like after doing a math question, we can ask students to show their work. So there is another option there which says file upload. So if you go on the drop down, just try to explore these things. Click on file upload option, and there it automatically gives tells students, and you can write there that after you do the above question, please take a picture of your notebook and upload it here. So the students will upload, and then you can review that did he just cheat or ask someone, or he actually solved the question to give points. So far away we can just do this to see. I like a lot of English teachers, lot of history geography teachers who want to see the maps that students have filled out, political map of India, mountains, regions, and everything. So all these things can be uploaded in the same form. So we will explore this going further. I would also request all the teachers to try practicing all this, and before sending out, always check the preview button. So to see if it is working correctly, always send it to yourself or have a teacher with you as a collaborator. So in the beginning, we also still do it. Me and Dr. Varia share the new form that we make, and we say, okay, can you test it out? Dr. Varia creates certificates. We test it out if it is going right. And this is how we learn to collaborate together.
True. So that's fine. I think it's already over time today. And I really appreciate the patience of all the educators. And yes, we are having the patience because we are learning and upgrading ourselves. And to learn again is not so easy. So we come to the end of this meet today. You will be feel free to ask any questions in the group or through email to us. There's many things to learn, and eventually we'll try to cover up in subsequent sessions. So
thank you so much for joining.
Yeah. Please fill up the form in a proper way so that the certificate reaches to you. It doesn't get bounced back. Yeah. Yes, Reshma.
Hello.
Yes.
Good evening, sir. Can you
Good
share the feedback link once again?
It's
I
already
just shared it in.
Already shared.
No, I'm not able to get it actually.
Okay.
It is in the, yeah, see, it is in the chat.
Sharing the chat box.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I think we are done. Dr. Varia, thank you so much, all of you, for joining.
Yeah. So you have to, Gaurav, you have to enter Google Forms. In the event, you have to enter Google Forms. The session is Google Forms.
Yeah, we will go over how to generate certificate. Dr. Varia is an expert in that. And we will talk about it in the coming sessions.
You made me work on that.
Yeah, because I just realized you're expert in that. So we always learn from others.
We always done, yes. We always done.
Okay, you can turn off the recording, Dr. Varia. I think we are done. Thank you so much all for joining, and we look forward to more sessions. Thank you, Priya. You are our dedicated student and every time, and you will be a great educator.
Thank you so much.